区面假人已上线。你过来，给你个盾，给他一枪。
有没有盾？有没有盾？有没有盾？盾！
这我没办法。
Defend there.
Have made it to
KT still back.
yeah, I'm ready to continue. Want to highlight as
no calming down. Faker, he's caught. He's up against the wall. The knockout comes in, but BDD's out of there very quickly. It will take a while to go down, and finally they do get him as the flash underneath the turret. Pyosik going deep, as now Honor trying desperately to get that finish off, but he will not be able to. It's a kill on a Faker for 44 seconds, but he will have TP and
Okay, let's go.
Today's items courtesy of our madly handsome, ultra magnanimous, and hopelessly romantic
Baron will not be up just yet.
that's the big. I do love given how this game is played. Oh, and then Blade, and then just go very fit.
Ash is fight. It immediately reduces.
And a memory comes to mind from way back.
And, well, he's not very long for this one. As BDD is also coming on over. Barrel gets over the wall. Zeus gets denied from jumping over the wall. And KT have Baron here in game number 4.
And a memory. comes to mind from way back.
Spirits here still need me.
...2022, the DRX run. I remember, I don't know if it was an interview, if it was the comms, but Beryl talking about if we get to Game 5. But back then it was against Liv Sandbox. We're not worried. We got this in the bag. A lot of the players on this team have been known to make some magic happen. And we are about to go to silver scrapes in this telecom war.
Got to maintain the pressure there up against T1, forcing them back. And just...
No thoughts?
If they want to deny the Yone and face pick it, like...
Spirits are so lucky they're not people. Auntie Havu would like it here. She loves drama.
Like, you give over things like the Ziggs. Well, Ziggs is going to get banned away, so
You
you
have
have
to
to
be
be
on
concerned
it.
about that.
Like, BDD deserves its respect. I know they won game number 1. But this is non-negotiable, and Faker has not looked even close to any of the other free seeds that we're sending, right? And we'll have to...
You have to feel that with
So far.
to that too much.
No.
Yeah.
to Zeus, but that last...
Oh well. I quite enjoy my own company.
game, the Gragas at a crucial point, he did come through. We're not going to see that again. I'm wondering if there's a world where we ever see it flex, but obviously very unlikely. The Jax already being banned away does mean that KT can pick this. Not only do you combine it with the Sejuani, but also it basically frees up a ban.
Makes it a lot easier.
Weaknesses can also be strengths.
banning supports now, not feeling the pressure to have to ban top as much. With Bard gone, they could ban a top laner in this situation if they want to continue to deny, and they'll go for the Gwen. Not something we've seen too much of recently, but definitely a big side lane threat. And I'm just wondering what Zeus is going to bring out in this situation. Obviously, a lot of his range picks as the threat have been.
This is gonna be good.
I like that. I can hear myself. We're still fighting? Okay.
Jumped on by the Camille and Sejuani. A lot of danger there.
Do they ban Leona here? Could leave it open. Most likely, KT's going to pick it up, and then we will have the Alistar most likely on the opposite end. It's going to be the Poppy. Because to me, I really hope. Can also go for the Alistar. That's also fun. We've seen that happen a lot as well, and being okay with the Leona going over. I do still really love taking the Leona so that DMF gets the ult, but
Would anyone notice if I just left? I go research these. How can anyone be afraid of ghosts? They're adorable.
The battle is over. What an incredible display.
This is dangerous. I mean, we do often see the lane swaps come on the series, and KT are good at navigating that, but picking Alistair blind into carrier always feels a little bit cautious. I feel like there's a lot of other supports in the league who would go, well, I just pick Leon. Strong.
Looking.
Missing any carrots.
It's go time, brawlers! Electric treat. This competition's heating up!
Oh, what about this?
Perfect round win! Say goodbye to Team Go!
Right home. So my family is still alive.
Rises up into the ring!
I won't let this derail me.
Gotta spend the gold to get the gold! And we're back in 5, 4, 3, 2,
The
1!
spiritual balance here is
very likely, and it might be with a Corki, and the Corki gets locked in for T1. And Corki.
You're going to see end up being that Yone top.
Would have to be. This happened in the previous match between T1 and DK. Game 5, BDD ended up, or Showmaker rather, ended up getting, turning around one of the strangest TPs that I have seen into a pick on the Gumayushi. And that was a really big point in that series. T1 with a pick that no one has been able to win with, and what was
Definitely could be a big factor in this one, especially depending on the soul. We've seen a lot of clouds in this one, and we're going to start off with the Cloud Drake. And at this point in time, I mean, it feels like both of these teams very evenly matched. The Grubs did go over to T1, but the First Blood went over to KT, so feels like each side got a little piece of something, as now KT going to try to go for the second set of Grubs, although T1 on the map are moving over to try to challenge. That's one Grub taken and immediate abandonment of that pit.
Pharah has level 6 available, as does Keria. Again, the burst is the big thing here for KT. They want to try and isolate a member and take them down immediately.
Rotations. Rotate back into the pit.
Deft is running, but Guma does have a lot of range with his R. Both the AD carries still here.
It really just comes down to the smite, and it goes over to Owner, and now Barrel's going to go in looking for something extra. That's two people that are going to be slept up, but BDD finds Faker, trying to bait Zeus in as well, and that's a massive bullet time, but in goes Zeus, finds BDD. The first one to go down will be Owner, and now we've got Zeus caught in the pit amongst 4 of them. Is going to dash away as Guma finally makes his way over. Keria going to be caught by BDD as well, and KT rolls to pick up 2 more kills.
Very hectic fight, but a lot of T1's tools been up front. They couldn't finish off BDD, and in the re-engage, KT come out strong. We'll see the replay now, and it is a mismite here from Yoshik, but Beryl looks for the engage, and we see the sleep burn by Oni here, but no follow-up to come through. You can see Beryl even considering holding his ult. BDD though gets caught by the roots, but his clone blocks the Jin shot, able to dash away, and then all your tools are being burned, and KT are there to pick up the pieces.
Additionally, Beryl denying Zeus access to BDD. That could have been a really big kill for the Yone. And then the ultimate from Deft actually completely closing off that quadrant. No one for T1 could make it through. And we know that the gold, it's about 400 or 500, right? Very minor at this point in the game. Even though getting kills onto your Camille, onto your LeBlanc, obviously is going to feel great. But again, being a player, everything on the line in this final best of 1. Make like 3 bad plays back to back, and that's it. Your year is over. There's no going the Worlds, no continuation, no chance in case of T1 of extending their title.
Let us hunt those who are fallen to darkness.
And for KT, obviously, another dance would be something that, when you say it in hindsight, would make sense. But if you said it right after they lost to, actually, you know what? No, right after they lost to Bro, probably is when you most likely.
I think some of us were saying we'll see KT at Worlds, right?
Okay, but how much of that was a joke, Feldes? Actually, Atlas never doubted Barrel.
Atlas. Now we got Zeus, very similar spot. This time it's in the bottom lane. He gets the ult off, and it's really good timing right when the Permafrost comes in as well, so the damage not quite there. Meanwhile, a Jin ult in the top side.
Yeah, good flash coming out from Zeus there to avoid the Sejuani ult. You can see the setup there, but they're doing a decent job of navigating that. Keria now here to threaten.
They will know.
Yeah, not subtle with that one. And looks like BDD took a bad trade there into Faker. You know, the kill on LeBlanc is big, but I feel like this pick really needs to be the one that gets the ball rolling for KT. If it has a lead, the difference is massive now.
Oh, ult's on Perfect. A lot of damage going down into this turret.
Yeah, I mean, Perfect's just going to stick around. He's trying to get that kill, and now we got a TP coming in. And here comes BDD behind them all as Keria is going to find the LeBlanc and give them some time. Damage is done, though, to Zeus. Oh, it's perfect! He He will live, and BDD is still here. He's looking for more. He wants more. And he's not gonna have it. He's gonna dash away. Pyosik as well does his job, just puts his body on the line. So many low health bars, and KT get another.
So close to being 2 kills for T1, but both Perfect and BDD use their health bars so well there. Managing to disengage, managing to get the kill. And shit, Owners on the top side getting a Herald. Is he getting a Herald? I don't think Death can scare him off, but Dragon will now be secured for KT. And 4-0 in terms of kills. Decent start for them.
Big thing here, though, is that T1 still got the turret. So because of that first turret blood, they end up in a gold positive trade as Perfect. He is no longer afraid. Maybe he should be.
Maybe a little afraid.
Until we really get
To the minimap, he knows that there's a TP coming in, and Carrier tries to immediately shut down BDD and does a good job getting on top of the LeBlanc, but the distortion back into the chains, Perfect getting the shield and the hook shot to disengage, and then here, BDD even going in for a heavy trade, but still has the ult to get away at the end. A little bit dangerous with that one.
Uh-oh. We've seen this before. This time it's BDD alongside of it. But I always get nervous when Jonas Strong turns off the lights and doesn't really show us what's going on. Perfect's in the top lane, and actually he's alone right now. Could try to do some damage to that turret, but he's just going to back off. His owner's up there.
This is very telling that Zayce is still ahead in gold, despite everything that happened. And again, the kill score in favor of KT, but we don't really know which way this game is going to go until we actually see a big fight. Because again, I think for KT, they're the ones that are going to have to pull the trigger.
Welcome to the Rings of Wrath. Brawling bump and beat down galore. Who's gonna be left standing?
Right? They're the ones that are going to have to actually make the action happen. They can't just sit back. I think T1 can just sit there, poke with Jhin, poke with Corki, throw Lilia, orbs, throw those bowling balls as many times as you'd like to try and whittle down KT's front line. Mercs here, obviously mega high value into the opponents. Leona is always very sad when you buy Mercs.
You see T1 trying to make it.
Evil lurks around every corner. On wings of night.
Aggressive play here, but there's a lot of KT members in return.
Beryl just trying to throw himself into it and bait them into this fight as Ingo's perfect. Keeps Zeus around, but he dodges. That Sejuani ultimate lines up too. He's still alive, but down he... goes, trade him.
I smell magics.
top laners as now BDD is coming up. Trying over to BDD's LeBlanc, and it's Deft.
Faker gets this entire tier 2 bot tower, then they'll take that trade any day of the week. BDD gonna try and pressure here, but
Is he okay? I mean, the chains are gonna land, and now he's barely going to stay alive.
he's fine.
They will be killed. The shadows are transcendent.
Fine, he's got like, 80 health
Calculator.
spare. Yeah. It's called using your health bar, right?
Health is a resource, Valdez. Get it together.
Sorry, I forgot.
It's okay. This series.
Yeah, so we see Pippa going in onto Zeus, but he's very early, leading the charge, so the follow-up isn't quite there. Zeus with a good dodge off the Sejuani ult that does eventually go down. But at this point, they know BDD's coming, they know Deft is coming. Sacrifice is carrier. But they just have Faker pushing in the side lane, so they're pretty fine with that trade. The KDAs suffer, but in terms of gold, they're still ahead.
Biggest thing for me with KT though is that BDD is the one getting the most kills. BDD is the one getting monstrously fed. And it makes itemization on the T1 side a lot harder.
It's go time, Lord. What an incredible display! Gotta spend the gold to get the gold. eliminated. At most tourneys, the fighters get money after they win the whole thing. Here, we do things a little different. Time for the
I smell black
grand
magic.
final.
Right, we have had a lot of fools.
The wave. Faker's just try to hit the turret, I suppose. Does a little bit of damage, but death will be fed over a kill.
Working somewhat, we'll say. Still getting towers, getting structures. The mid tower now low, easy to threaten that one. It's a 3 tower to 0 lead. So T1 are ahead in gold still.
2.
10 seconds on Barrel. Is that gonna be enough? Perfect, he goes in trying to stall, but the Nexus turrets are falling!
Def can't get the angle!
They're just trying to do it. T1, they want to go to Worlds. Will they be able to? All they got to do is take down the Nexus, and they will get the job done. You will be seeing T1 at Worlds. You will have Faker there for the 9th time.
It goes to the last game possible, the last chance to get into Worlds. But the reigning champs will not be denied. They will stare down 3 of the members for that 2022 DRX roster, and they will get their revenge.
What goes up must go down. And at the final station, the roller coaster doesn't make it over the finish. That one fight at Baron ended up deciding the game. And your 2023 World Champions will in fact be back as the 4th seed.
10分、9分へご案内いただくので楽しみです。ね、夜市も行けるので楽しみだ。
きる人だ。
できないです。
このちゃんと羽があるもの。
オッケー。
すげえ綺麗に飛んだ。めっちゃ綺麗じゃん。すごい。そう言ってました。とにかく無視。別に。
You and me, we got this.